we got another dog.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I have a puppy downstairs that's 9 weeks old. It's the sister of Luigi's. It's Luigi's mother, different father. So
what are you doing?
This was not my idea. And Lana thought it was a sign. I said, listen, I ain't into this. I go, what will it be? One of those houses where you go, it's a zoo, you got animals running around like that. One dog.
It's getting there.
It's fine. Yeah.
Even Luigi's like, I would have gone somewhere else if I knew this was going to happen.
He's depressed.
Hey, of course he is. He wants to be solo. He doesn't need this. He's going to share now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was walking around 2 days ago, the king of the house, and now he's in the corner sulking. Right now, the dog's name is Petunia. I go, I ain't into this.
Oh, man.
Petunia. No one seems to be liking the name. My son's calling it Daisy. I'm calling it Petunia. I go, what is the name?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pete and Sebastian Show. Before we go any further, I just want to let you know how much fun we're having on Loose Ends on the Pete and Sebastian Patreon channel. I mean, not only is Sebastian bopping on sometimes, not only are we taking live calls, but we're bringing in bits, we're bringing in video, we're playing music. DJ Lou is there every week, Cans is there every week. We even got magic going on. And we never know what's going to happen, but we do know it happens every Tuesday, 8:30 East Coast time, live. At least an hour-long show. There's been times it's gone 2 and even 2.5. We're having a blast. It's $5 a month. You get 4 of those every month, plus 1 extra Pete and Sebastian show with 0 ads. Join us at patreon.com/Pete and Sebastian show. All one word. No spaces in between. You type all that in. Patreon.com/Pete and Sebastian show. We will pop up and you will be a part of it. See you there. Thanks to Zocdoc for sponsoring this episode. Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. The next time I need a doctor, there's only one place I'm going, and that is Zocdoc, baby. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to Zocdoc.com/thecast to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/thecast. Zocdoc.com/thecast.
This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
All right.
Boom.
Welcome to the Pete and Sebastian Show. Sebastian Maniscalco, Pete Correale, coming to you again for another week of fun and excitement. We were talking off air. You were doing some stuff. You were hanging some stuff. I saw your skin from your back skin, your front. You basically have a half top on, and is that an Italian shirt? Oh wow,
That's right, guy.
Okay, I take it all back. The fact that the shirt is branded with the Italian flag and it says Italy, it's okay if it's a half top.
It's not a half top. All right. This is I'm trying to get better at being made fun of without snapping back, which you have brought up as a bad habit of mine. So I'll take the hit a little bit, but as I was hanging my curtain, this is what it's like being in your world, man. I'm hanging the curtain, and I know when I'm hanging it that the sweatshirt fits just right, but when you raise your arms, it's a nightmare. The whole thing comes up, and I know that. And I don't have a T-shirt underneath it because I like the feel of it on my skin, and it's a brand new thing. So this is all going. And as I'm hanging it, I swear to God, on my father's grave, I'm going, let me get this up before he gets to his chair and sees my f***ing back, because he'll say something. And I'm almost clipping it, and I hear, oh, God, what has he got, a half shirt? What is that, a crop top? What is that? I'm like, right away. There's no reprieve ever with you, bro. And then your camera comes on, and you look like Dick Van Dyke ready to sing Chitty Chitty Bang Bang with that f***ing... I don't know what's going on with that. Ropes hanging from the neck.
Listen,
so, again, but I'm not attacking back.
It's okay. I'll take the ridicule. Okay.
All
you know
right.
what I did? You know what this is?
What?
This is when you're thumbing through Instagram looking at videos, and then it shoots off your phone. You go, what the fuck is this guy wearing? And you have to play the video just because of what's going on here. It's an advertising ploy, bro.
Wow. All right. I can't keep up. So the idea is, boom, I see that. I'm like, what's going on? Is that why? I see what you're onto, bro. You're really onto something, because the other day you were doing some sort of a Passover video where your shirt was unbuttoned entirely further than it should have been, especially for a man without chest hair. And Jackie, I'm driving, and she goes, what is he doing? Boom! We're in, because the shirt is inappropriately unbuttoned. So, all right. Got it.
Thank you. Bro, I'm not fucking around right now. If you stood up, right, and raised your hand way up high and showed some belly, and we got a screenshot of that, boom, 100 million views.
100 million views. I'd pull my pants down if it meant 100 million views.
As long as we're on appearance, and I've noticed another thing, just can't help it. It looks like you're growing out the beard, and there's an excess of gray here, which typically I don't see because you keep it trim. But am I right to say that there's some growth on the facial hair that is not typical of the Correale look?
I don't think so. I mean, this is definitely the casual at-home look. I don't feel like it's much thicker than usual.
Do you feel it looks
3 days long?
3 days long, we're saying over here on the Maniscalco, and Patrick is saying,
man, I wish it grew that fast, bro. That's more like probably about a week. But if I was doing stand-up, I'd probably give it a trim. But for the cast, it's okay.
Okay, that's what I was getting at.
All
okay,
right.
So you got your half top, you got your beard, I got my Van Dyke.
Right.
We're ready to go here on the Pete and Sebastian show. There is a smell emanating in this room, and I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. I don't know if somebody made some food downstairs, but something's going on with the smell. I didn't think I told you this, but we have a new addition to the family. We have a dog. We have number 2. We got another dog.
You're kidding me.
No. What's your take?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I have a puppy downstairs that's 9 weeks old. It's the sister of Luigi's. It's Luigi's mother, different father. So the dog's sleeping around. It's not even, bro. It's not even from the same. It's not even from the same dad. I feel like we got a fucking dysfunctional family over here. What's your take on getting a dog, but not from the same dad?
Bro, I don't care if they're related or not. Double dogs is... How many acres you have? It's a dog per acre. Anything under that's white trash.
A dog what?
Dog per acre. Dog per acre. Anything under that.
Yeah, I think we're good. We're good with the acreage.
What are you doing?
This was not my idea. Lana brought it up. This is here. Lana contacted the woman we got the dog from.
Mm-hmm.
And
Why?
She said, hey, how's it going? I don't know if it was out of the blue, checking on the day she called is the day that they had the litter of puppies. And Lana thought it was a sign. I haven't talked to this woman, and then the day I reach out to them, they have a litter of puppies. It's a sign that we have a sign. I said, listen, I ain't into this. Another dog, I go, what would it be, one of those houses where you go, it's a fucking zoo, you got animals running around and like that. One dog.
It's getting there.
It's fine. Yeah.
Even Luigi's like, what the I would have gone somewhere else if I knew this was going to happen.
He's fucking depressed.
Hey, of course he is. He wants to be solo. He doesn't need this. He's a share now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was walking around 2 days ago, the king of the house, and now he's fucking in the corner sulking because everybody. And then Lana's listen, she went to go pick the dog up. She's bringing it home. I had the kids and Luigi. She's like, I'm approaching the house. Bring out the kids to the end of the driveway. I said, okay.
They had no idea this was happening?
No, surprise.
Wow.
I said, all right, I'll bring Luigi and the kids. She goes, no, keep Luigi in the house. Just the kids. I go, why? I don't want it. I'm not going to bring in the dog and invade Luigi's space. I want them to meet on neutral ground. What? So I bring the kids out. They meet the dog. Then she's like, all right, now go get Luigi. So now I went to go get Luigi, and the dogs meet in the driveway. And I told Anna, I go, what the f*** are we doing? In the drive, we're going to go in the house eventually. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Dog's coming in with us.
It's still Luigi's driveway anyway, too, right?
Yeah. It's not like we're meeting at the park. You know what I'm saying?
We'll go to Ralph's parking lot. We'll have them sniff each other's nose in the supermarket parking lot and see if they feel each other out, and then we'll go home. What, bro? How did the kids react? Oh, were the kids a little like, we got a dog, it's inside?
Oh, no. Over the moon.
Puppy. Because a puppy.
So over the moon, they're happy. And I'm like, So I told Lana, I said, listen, this is your responsibility. I'm against this. I get, she had 2 dogs growing up, so maybe this is where that's coming from.
Yeah, there you go.
She thought Luigi looked like he needed a friend, and I go, that's how dogs look.
Exactly. That's it.
That's what you get.
People, I used to try to do a bit about that, but the whole idea that, like, people think you get 2 dogs when you're gone, they're going to be playing fucking chess or something, you know? They're going to just be staring at each other. Now you got 2 sad dogs. You know what I do? This is what Lana should have did. I like, in the summertime, I put my dog out on the driveway, and the birds are chirping, squirrels run by, things are in the trees. And those are your friends. They like, you hear them, you know? So, like, you should have just got a fish or a bird, something that Luigi could look at when he wanted to. But, like, this is an invasion of Luigi's whole space, I feel.
Well, he don't know what's going on. I mean, 3 months ago, he had his balls cut off. Now he's basically a second-class citizen in his own home because the kids... So I was petting by the way, we're still kind of tossing the names around. Right now, the name is... right. This is what I like about an animal. You could change his name 3 weeks from now, right?
We did that with one of our dogs. The last one was Nicky for a week. It wasn't sticking.
Right now, the dog's name is Petunia. I go, I ain't into this shit.
Oh, man.
But Petunia. So no one seems to be liking the name. So we got to switch the name out soon. Because this dog's not going to know what the hell his name is in another month. My son's calling it Daisy. I'm calling it Petunia. I go, what the fuck is the name?
So Petunia isn't necessarily locked in yet, but it's a placeholder right now. We'll use it as a fucking placeholder. I mean, just go with dog until you figure it out.
Come here, dog. Come here, dog.
Why is Caruso going rogue with Daisy? What is he doing?
I don't know. Well, the kids are coming up with their. Last night, Serafina says she likes Valentina, and then
no,
Karina. I don't know. Bro, this is beyond my. I go, listen. Oh, and then the first night it slept through the night, right? So I was like, oh my God, I think she's going to sleep through the night. Well, last night I went to bed early, 9 o'clock. About 10:45, I hear the chirping coming through the house from the yapping was, it could have went right through your soul. And once I'm up, right? Especially if there's a sound, right? So the dog's yelping. Lana's not in bed. We have house guests right now. She's with the house guests. And I want to get into that. What's your take on going to bed with house guests still there?
I literally, I made a note. I made a note. 9 p.m. in general. I was wondering how you get so much done more than I get done. Like you're always getting stuff done with everything, and I'm like, what's this guy doing? Like, I don't know. You're going to bed at fucking right after dinner.
Well, we'll get into this. Okay.
Thanks to Zocdoc for sponsoring this episode. Guys, when was the last time you scheduled an annual checkup? I'm guessing a lot of you are thinking, wow, it's been a minute. It's the perfect time now to reset our goals, whether that's cutting out junk food, joining a gym, or improving finances. For me, one of my top goals is finally booking that annual checkup. That, thanks to Zocdoc, it's easier than ever. Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about booking in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. The next time I need a doctor, there's only one place I'm going, and that's Zocdoc, baby. It's just so easy. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/thecast to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/thecast. ZocDoc.com/thecast.
So, the dog's yelping. I'm pissed because now I'm up. Then I hear, ooh, 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 and tap dancing. I got a fucking owl on the roof. What do we do?
Right.
What is this? The jungle?
Bro, it's 10:45. You're asleep. The animals are still up. It's too early. It's the world telling you, what are you doing? Get up. I mean, the news isn't even on yet, bro. The 11 o'clock news isn't even on yet. And you didn't just go to bed. You rolled over, annoyed, because things are making noise in the early evening.
Bro, early evening, 10:45. I'm sorry. That's bedtime for... What time were you in bed last night?
I didn't go to sleep last night.
He didn't go to sleep last night. This fucking guy. This guy's on no sleep.
This guy had a job and left his home at 16. Nothing about him is normal. Don't forget that. Keep that in mind. You know? I myself, 11:20, but that was late. And it's spring break.
Hold on.
Normally I'd be in bed by 11.
Okay. Put your mic on, please.
Checking in.
All right. So, can you tell the listeners why you have a family, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. When's the last?
You weren't sure?
Well, I had to make sure. I knew he had. I know he had kids. I just had to make sure. Well, first of all, before he even gets into it, when's the last time you had no sleep? You remember?
That I did an all-nighter?
Yeah. Yeah.
College, maybe?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Why were you up?
I like to see my kids, so I get 2 or 3 hours with them in the evening. I put them to bed, and then I catch up on all my editing overnight. I do like 2 nights a week. Edit overnight.
Okay. And then what happens in the morning? Like now that your kids wake up and you come out of the editing office, good morning, kids, you want breakfast? Like you just literally were up all night and you go right into the day.
Yeah, well, I left the house at 5:30.
Are you tired?
Yeah.
This guy's amazing, bro. This guy just said this. Patrick just said it like, doesn't everybody do this? Plow through the night with work? I'm going to bed at night. This guy's not even going to bed.
All right, that's it.
You can shut it off.
There's a lot going on here, though. There's a lot. I don't want to put you in an awkward position because you're physically right next to him, right? He did something for us last week that was huge. It was huge. That was a huge thing that's happening that he did. Remember? With the ads?
Oh, yeah.
Into that. That was very helpful. So it's hard to make fun of him right now, but I'm going to try. And the other thing is... you know, you own a business. Someone walks into your business who works for you and says, I haven't slept since Tuesday, as they're putting on their apron to start cutting meat behind the counter. What level of service am I getting as an employer, right? So Glad we got Zombie here behind the desk.
Apparently, listen, he's been doing this since you've been working with us. You've been. This is like, yeah. So it's not like it's new. It's like he did it last night. This is a lifestyle, bro. He's been doing this the whole time he's been with us.
Can we talk to him again one more second?
Bring him on.
Ask him.
Yeah, bring him on.
Patrick, I feel like the thing that's slowing me down, it's why I brought up Sebastian about getting more things done than me, is time. I don't have enough time. I have to stretch. I have to work out. I got to take my kid to school. Before I know it, the kid's coming home from school. And at night, I want to watch a little TV with the wife or something. So, bro, is there a secret to working through the night? If I didn't have to sleep, I'd rule the world. Wouldn't it? Everyone would be waking up, and I'd be like, I fucking wrote a novel while you were in fucking REM. You know? Damn. I feel like you do that, Sebastian. I feel like you're getting up at like 3 a.m. and just like getting at it with life. Is that true?
So it used to be more like that, I'd say 2 years ago. No, not even, maybe 6 months ago. But ever since I realized the importance of sleep and how I wasn't sleeping and getting up and trying to work out at 4:30 in the morning. For what? Now I'm just going to bed at a reasonable hour, 9:30. And like today, I got up at 5. And I worked out at 6. I got ready. I got this whole new regimen I'm doing to get ready, bro. It's unbelievable. I mean, I feel like also I feel a little kind of left out right now because there wasn't any compliment on the Florida tan that I seem to be keeping.
Well, I didn't want to put Patrick on the spot with a physical look at him, but that's the key difference with sleep is you do look fantastic right now. You look healthy, refreshed, good. He probably looks like Gene Hackman the day before he died.
No, I mean, if I looked at him, there's no indication that this guy's on no sleep.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
I mean,
that's impressive.
Yeah. It's like a routine. I've been doing this for like 3 years. 2 nights a week.
2 nights,
See, now,
2 nights a week.
I get up at 6:30 for school days, and every day I get up, I do it, but I'm like, God damn, this is early. And then today I had to do something I never did. I slept till 9 because it's spring break, and Sadie's at a friend's. And I knew Jackie was I had already been mentioned, will be having some fun this morning.
Oh, God.
Wait, no, bro, I'm not going anywhere near that, but just hear me out. But, you know, she doesn't, when Sadie's gone, she sleeps till like 9. I'm up at 7. Oh my God. I'm like waiting at a train platform for 2 hours. But anyway, is there, my last question to Patrick, is there a secret to doing that? Is it like, I'd love to do that, but I feel like the next day I'm shot. It's a burnt day. So it's not worth it.
Is this a nap day?
Today I don't have a delivery tonight, so I'll probably go to bed at like 7:30 when I put the kids to bed, and then wake up.
Oh, same time as Sebastian. All right, thank you, Patrick. That's unbelievable, man. I couldn't do that, but I mean, when they say someone's an insomniac, even an insomniac has to sleep, right? Their body they would die if they didn't, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, insomniac, you're in bed, but you can't fall asleep. Patrick's choosing not to even go to bed, and he's up twice a week. Now, is it in succession ever? Is it 2 nights in a row? Are you ever up for 48 hours?
If I have a schedule problem sometimes, but then I catch up.
Coffee?
Yeah, anxiety, coffee.
Anxiety and coffee. This guy's living on anxiety, bro.
Man, what, that's like that's his stimulant. Holy shit! That's what kept soldiers alive in Nam. Swear to God. Holy
shit! Right?
Who needs an alarm clock when you're staring death down the fucking barrel?
Oh wow! So lot coming out this cast. So
Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm talking to a Kennedy getting ready to go sailing with that shirt. I can't get past it, bro. Jeez. Mike, we're doing the show live from Kennebunkport.
Bro, it's funny you mentioned sailing. We're gonna get into boat. We're gonna get into boating too.
Back to you. Let's go, bro.
Okay, let me get back on the train here. We got. So I got the dog yelping. I got the owls. I got 2 owls communicate. By the way, I didn't even tell you
That's
this.
cool.
Did I tell you? We have an owl house over on
I
the.
saw the wooden house.
Yeah. So we have an owl house with a camera in it.
Oh, wow.
That we're hoping the owl goes to, which it never does. It's always on my chimney. Tap dancing, bro. You ever hear an owl on like a chimney just with his little claws? Right? And then, ooh. Got the dog barking. Now the dog starts to simmer down. Lana comes into the room, goes into her bathroom, shuts the door, puts the light on. Now I have light in my bedroom. I can't sleep, A, with sound, and B, it's got to be dark. So now I'm pissed. So now I'm trying to fall asleep. It's not happening. Lana gets into bed. And then she's on the phone, right? I don't know if Jackie does this. Are you ever trying to sleep and she's on the phone, right? And if you open up your eye, you just see a light coming from her side of the bed because the phone's on. You ever have this happen? Is she ever on the phone and you're sleeping?
No, well, she is, but not the light. It's the when I hear like a bleep, bleep, like something on the phone as a download and something like that. What the fuck?
Yeah, okay. So this is what I'm hearing. And I do have the disorder misophonia, right? So this is what I'm hearing, right? Right? You ever get this shit in bed?
Oh.
So now I got the light, the owls, and the dog. So I pull this move. I just get up quietly. I take my pillow, take my phone. I don't say nothing. I just start walking out. She goes, "Where you going?" I go, "I'm going to find another place to sleep." Now, I got house guests, bro. My normal places I go if I need to get quiet are occupied. All right. I got Lana's sister and her husband in the guest house. I got their kid in one of the guest rooms. There's another guest room to go to, but that room is in close proximity to where the dog is, so that's going to travel. I go into my son's room. Now my son sleeps all over the place. Like he'll wake up and his head's on the other side of the bed, right? Like he's all over the map. So I can't sleep with that. Serafina generally sleeps in one position. So I go and I get in bed with my daughter, right? I get quiet though. I want to wake her up. I'm in bed. I got my pillow. There's a camera in the room and Lana gets a notification if there's movement in the room. So she takes a picture of me, and I didn't think this was funny at the time, but now looking back, it's funny. She takes a picture of me in my underwear, right? Getting into bed with my daughter, right? So she goes, "I'm dying." She screenshots of me in bed with my daughter. Screenshots of the thing. I go, I text back, I am not in a good place right now. Shut it down, bro. There's no text after that, right? Shut that shit right down. Okay. So 3:30. Yeah. Serafina wakes up and she goes, "Daddy?" She's just recognizing me that I'm in bed for the first time. I go, "Yeah." I go, "Sorry, I'm sleeping." I go, "I'll leave." So 3:30, I go back to my room, right? I get back into bed, right? 3:30. Alana's alarm rings at 5 because she's working out. So my sleep is all screwed up, and I can't be bitching. I can't be bitching about sleep right now. Sitting next to a man that's been up since fucking Sunday. So.
Yeah, no, but I hear what you're saying. For a normal person, you've been bouncing around like a $5 hooker, room to room all night, right? No, seriously, man. So does people roll over and see you in there, Even your own daughter, she was giving you like beat it. My daughter has never wanted me to sleep. Even though, I've been laying in bed, fucking the house is shaking from the thunder, and still nothing. And not once did she ever come in and go, "Could I snuggle in there with you?" I'm like, Jesus Christ. So you literally turn to your beautiful daughter and go, "I'll leave." And she gives you a good call, Dad.
Well, she was kind of half out of it and whatnot. Plus, I wanted to get back to my own bed, too. I feel like now is the time, 3:30, nothing. No owls, no dog, no tapping on the phone. Now I re-enter the bed. So... I feel all right. I feel okay. I think it didn't affect me too much. But going into tonight, and this is, I want to bring this up. Last night, I have the house guests. Lana's sister, very nice people. And the brother-in-law and the daughter, they're here visiting for spring break. This was kind of a last-minute trip for them. So I got this podcast. I was doing the Ponzi thing yesterday. I got the thing I'm doing on Thursday. So there's just like a lot going on. So they're here. So last night they were gone the whole day. They came home at, 8:30, my bedtime. We're all sitting there talking, and I started to get tired. So I excused myself. I said, "Hey, I'm going to go to sleep." Right? Now, what's your take? If you got house guests, can you tap out? Say, "I'm done." Or do you got to wait for the house guests to go, "Oh, we're tired, we're going to retire"? Who makes the decision on when the night is over?
Right.
The home team or the away team?
It's a tough call. It depends on the visit. If it's an extended visit, I feel then you got a right to call it a night early, and you got a right to stay up if you want. We'll all do what we want to do. You're here for a few days. But if it's like a 2-day visit and you're going to bed on the second night, it's like, all right, we're leaving in 2 days and you're going to bed. So, but then again, you're working. It's midweek. It's different. It's different when you got family or you got people visiting and they're retired. I don't know. I can't really. I'm just blown away that you went to bed that early in general. You went to bed so early, it almost sounded like a protest towards the guest you got. Like, if I was there, I would have turned to my wife and go, "He would have stayed up till 11 if we weren't here." You realize that, right? We're muscling this guy to go to bed in his own home. And I got to add something else. Don't you find it odd? Because I've had this too with Jackie. Like, when I do that, you go, "I don't say anything. I just grab my pillow and go and find another place." You said everything, okay? Grabbing your pillow and getting out of the bed, you're saying a lot without saying anything. How come the women in that moment never go, "Baby, stay here. We'll try to be quieter"? They always go like, "Take care. Good luck. Hope you find something quieter out there." Right?
There's no like... It brings up the point about being sick. If you're sick and you're coughing, who leaves the room, right? The sick one or the healthy one? It's the same thing. If you're causing the ruckus in the bedroom with the light on, the tap dancing on the phone, you brought the dog into the life and now it's fucking up my sleep, I would think, hey, we leave the...
It doesn't work that way.
You go somewhere else.
A divorce is an extension of that, right? like even that, you get out of the house now. Just get out. You're gone. So it really is though. And man, not only that, and like like Jackie's done this to me too. She'll be like, "Oh, you going to the couch? You're not gonna sleep good on the couch, right?" So now I'm really going to the couch. But then like the street light off the street's coming through, so I got to put the shade down in the living room, and it becomes like, God damn, I want to go back to my bed, but now I'm not at a to make a statement. But you're getting in your daughter's bed, and your wife is mocking you, sending you photos, mocking.
I know.
Completely indifferent about your lack of sleep.
Yeah. Looking at me through the camera, what I would like to have happen is, and by the way, here's another thing. How long could you say, and I don't know if you say this around your house, how long can you say, I just got off the tour? And whatever comes after that, right? Like, is that good for is that good for a week, 2 weeks? Because I'm going to be using I just got off a tour during Christmas time. Right?
Yeah, it don't last very long. I tried to use it the other day. You know, they were fighting. Jackie was yelling at Sadie about something, and I'm like, I just got home. It's like my first Saturday home. Can we just not yell? And they're both like, beat it. Yeah. So, where are we at with these dogs? Are they getting along yet? Are they interacting on their own? Have you left them alone in the home yet?
No, I mean, this puppy can't be left alone. It's the puppy. You know, it's got to be just someone. My sister-in-law's downstairs with him right now.
Well, but you can have them in like an encased area or something like that. But like, all right, but how is the dog? How is Luigi around the dog when they are near each other?
I think he's looking at us, to your point, going, "What did you just do? We had a great thing going here." You know, I settled in. I was, you take me out for a walk, and now all of a sudden, you add another dog to the mix. What am I supposed to do? He's depressed. I'm telling you. He was last night. He was in the corner. He was in a place that he never even goes to last night, laying down. You know, like normally a dog goes to his place. He's going to places now. And like he don't even know where to go. So
you know what the silver lining is of this, though, right?
What's that?
The minute Lana brought home placeholder Petunia name, you and Luigi just got tighter.
You're right. It's brought us closer together because I'm looking at him,
bro. It's your dog. It's your dog. It's gonna be buried with you when you die. They're gonna take Luigi wherever he's been preserved. They're gonna put him right on your chest in your coffin.
We both feel like we've both got our balls cut off, and we're no longer the king of the house.
That's it.
We've been replaced.
That's it. Hey, bro, it would never happen. You got a wonderful marriage, but God forbid you ever did get divorced. Luigi is the only thing you'll be leaving the home
with. Yeah. If there's ever a divorce, I'm not getting anything.
No.
It's just I'm going with a backpack, and that's it. Gone. So that's what's going on here. In addition, I text you, we were in Austin, Texas, just taking a kind of a 3-day vacation, but wanted to see what Austin had to offer. Hold on here. Is it common for dogs to inbreed? Majority of dog breeds are highly inbred. Really? Contributing to the increase in disease and healthcare maybe this is like dogs that are like roaming around the street in downtown LA.
I think breeders.
Oh, breeders are.
Yeah, no, breeders don't care. I don't think they care. Like if they have, they like.
There are several ways to produce a puppy from a mixture of breeds, including crossbreeding, mixed breeding, or intervariety mating, which is a crossbreed. How to avoid inbreeding? All right, then see, this is like. When I Google, right? Yeah. If it ain't the top choice, I don't go like research down. Do you go and like click other links? Can you breed a sister and brother from different Petco? I ain't clicking on that. Go up to the top. I want to see what the top one is. The top one is. Go ahead.
This should be a class in college or high school, what you're saying right now. How to navigate Google.
Yeah.
Because Because I don't know that you're right. I do a lot of what you're saying, too. I assume the number one at the top is the number one. But if you Google, and I'm not saying doing this like comedian, I don't know, the first one that came up might not be one I like. Or if you Google rock star, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't even want to do that. But
put comedian up there. I want to see what comes up. Just put up stand-up comedian. And I want to see.
Maybe image.
Okay. Well, no. Go back. Oh. Okay. So the first one that comes up is Bill Burr. But there's many. It says comedian stand up. They got Mulaney, Silverman.
Are they in alphabetical order? Maybe BB.
No,
I mean, great comedian. I'm just saying.
Craig Warren, Brian Posehn, Mike Burton. Is that go down? Go down. Brian Regan, Bo Burnham, George Carlin, Tony Baker. Guy.
Huh. Yeah.
Guy. We're not even in this. We're not. Gianmarco Sorsi is.
See, this is so.
Pete Correale, like nowhere to be found.
What about you? You there now? Did you? No, not yet. Well,
no, I'm not. We're not. See, we're not listed.
And you go. So, like, if you're an alien and you came down here and you go, we need to meet the comedian. You go da. Bill Burr. We go see Bill Burr because he comes up first. So, according to your theory, the aliens will never come visit you or me because nobody does a deep dive into Google.
No, bro, I think we're being shadow banned from
Patrick.
He put in top stand-up comedians and nowhere to be found.
All right, let's say the alien types this, Patrick. Half Italian, half Irish, great comedian, underrated, should be famous.
Put in more. Half Italian, half Irish comedian. Let's see. Well,
from Oakdale. Oakdale, New York. Pepperidge Road. Back room, top bunk.
It doesn't. You don't come up at all.
Dude, I'm hot on DuckDuckGo. On DuckDuckGo, I'm like this. I'm huge on that search engine.
DuckDuckGo.
That just fucking snorted.
Oh God!
I'm only kidding, bro.
Okay, so
how about Chicago comedian?
I'm gotta be you. I'm actually up on this. On the Italian Irish, I come up. Matteo Lane comes up.
There you go. If you put Italian comedian, you'll be number one, I bet, which is huge.
Is it?
Well, I mean, you're the one that, like, has this. I disagree with that Google. See, I disagree with just going off the first bar. There you go, bro. See, you're all over it.
Okay, there you go. All right, so I go to bed at 9:00. House guests are still here.
I think we should need to save Austin for the next episode. We got a lot to get into. There was a snowball effect off of that. I got a fucking for sale sign in my front lawn now because of you going to Austin. I'm hammering it in today. We'll get into that next episode.
Okay. Well, we'll save that for next week. All right. So I've been talking your ear off. What's going on at the Correale house? What do we got?
First, let's start with this. Because I do make fun of the outfit, although you still didn't get into the sailing thing. I know we're getting into that. But it's a nice sweatshirt. I think I got a decent sweatshirt on, but I'm going to show you. I took this photo I think it was on my way home from the Florida gig we did. Layover in Chicago. This epitomizes America and American, the way we carry ourselves. I just literally was in the bathroom. I looked over and I had to take this shot because it just show it. Can you please put it up, Patrick? This is America. Can I say it, Patrick? There you go.
Okay.
Flip-flops, taking a dump. I don't give a shit if you're going away on spring break. You put your flip-flops on when you get to the goddamn resort.
Yeah.
Taking a dump in flip-flops. I hope the water splashed out, landed on your toe, and then somehow, I don't know.
No, I agree. I don't, and I don't know if we'd ever discussed this on the cast before, but how do you dress going to the airport for climate? Let's say you're in Chicago and it's 0 degrees and you're going to Florida. Do you dress in winter clothes or do you dress in summer clothes so you're ready to go right from ground zero? What's your take on clothing options and climate when traveling?
I think it's a compromise. I think this is how it goes. When I'm going to the airport in Chicago in 0 degrees, I'm wearing a light jacket over a sweater or over maybe like a light sweater. So I'm a little cold, but I know I'm going to be in a car and then quick in the airport. Then when I land, I'm going to take those things will be stuffed in my bag, and then I'll have jeans on and a t-shirt. Now I'm going to be a little hot, but I know I'm going to get to the hotel soon and I'll change. But these people get off the fucking plane in their bathing suits. Jesus. Right? I mean, they're like literally putting the suntan lotion on in their seat as they're landing. I mean, fucking, just the class. There is no more class in America. It's gone. LeBron James was warming up the other day with no shirt on in the arena. It's done. It's over.
It's done. No, I agree. I totally agree that the clothing that people are wearing is so casual and so comfortable that, like, there is no regard for any other people. Like, people have to see that, right? Like, when he put that on, right? Did he go, oh, yeah, this is just comfortable to walk through? By the way, walking through the airport, there's a lot of steps involved. How is that comfortable to be walking with flip-flops? And God forbid if your plane is late, what are you going to do? Run through the airport in flip-flop?
Someone like that has no problem taking them off and doing a barefoot run. I don't even get it. What is the point of it? What do you hate wearing shoes? You just hate tying them? Like I don't. The only thing you have to cover now, because now I'm seeing the women with the bikini right up the ass. That's it, bro. Right there. You got to cover your ass. That's the only thing truly required to be covered anymore is the of your ass, like that. That's it. Just right there. Put a little piece of cloth right in your ass. That's how Kanye's wife dresses. That's how that lady dresses. She puts a little piece of cloth over her.
Yeah, it's not even. It's like a plug. It's like a Band-Aid.
That's it. I'm gonna start selling corks that you just stick up your. I got a cork store. Gucci corks. They're Gucci and Prada corks for your ass. Oh, God. Give us the duck, Patrick. We gave him too much today. We gave him too much.
All right, listen.
Hey, yeah, we got to go. You got to go check on you. You ready? Dogs with an S. Oh, God. That's what you got to start saying now. We got to go feed the dogs.
Oh, I know. Oh, God, bro. Yeah. Okay. Let me regroup. Don't miss next week's episode. By the way, we're going to be getting into this whole Austin, Texas trip that I took.
We might have to get Petrelli on the phone. I have some questions. Maybe you can answer the questions I have about that. But
I'm pretty well versed in everything Austin at this point.
Okay.
I mean. Hopefully we could answer some of those questions. And I have, this is a little teaser. Normally we don't do a trailer for the next week's episode, but I gotta, we're talking about feet. I went over to somebody's house for dinner and there was a situation there. I didn't know how to behave. I want to get your take on it. And it has to do about footwear. So Next week, Pete and Sebastian, we are here, we are ready, and we're coming at you with another sweatshirt. That's gonna wait till you see what I got on next show.
Oh.